werde. So, was haben wir hier? Ja.
I am looking for a female officer who arrived yesterday with a gunshot wound.
You need to be a little more specific, honey.
Her name is Lewis. She is in a coma.
Ah, second floor. Take the elevator.
My wife. She was with me when they started shooting. No.
Sir, you're not allowed in there. That's the VIP section of the hospital.
But there's so much room in there, and we're all cramped up in this little space.
Sir, please calm down.
Okay.
Hey, Murphy. She's right in here.
Another visitor? She's in a stable condition. You know, some think that people in her state can hear what's happening around them even if they don't respond. Why don't you try talking to her? Now, I'll leave you two alone.
Hello, Lewis. Allow me to update you on our case. I know you would hate to be behind on the investigation. I found Officer Briggs. He is dead. Wendell Antonowski has the street vultures collecting bodies. His intent is not clear. I opened your present. It helped. Thank you. I could really use your advice, Lewis.
Take the body downstairs.
But there's no more room in the morgue.
Didn't you hear someone stole a bunch of bodies over the weekend?
A corpse thief? What is this world coming to?
Lewis, you always find a way to help.
Ich hab's ja irgendwie schon gedacht.
I'll keep her safe. Don't you worry about her.
Oh, mein Visier ist zerkratzt, sehe ich gerade. Was zum...
I've got 40 pow.
Course VFib. Okay, we gotta shock him.
Let's get the ambu bag.
Stand clear. Shock him.
Clear.
All right, no pulse. Let's go intracardiac epinephrine.
Okay, everybody, clear.
Stand clear. All right, I think that's all we can do. Let's call it. What's the time?
6:15.
RoboCop, what a surprise.
Pathologen gefragt.
I'm guessing you're here about the missing bodies? No one from the police has come to talk to us yet. I suppose you're preoccupied with the living rather than the dead.
Tell me about the case.
Usually, we're pretty packed. There are even some bodies that have been here since Christmas. But a couple of nights ago, someone broke into the hospital and stole 30 of them. It's been a blessing in disguise, really. We've got so many unclaimed bodies that I feel like I'm starting to form relationships with them.
Is there any link between the bodies?
Actually, there is. Our thieves were very picky. All of the corpses had their brains intact. They didn't take a single corpse that had documented brain trauma. I've got to say, they were very thorough.
Anything else?
That's it for me, but talk to the security guard in the lobby. He should know more. Now that I'm looking at you, didn't I work on you? I recognize that jawline.
Wow! als hätte ich schon kein Trauma. So. Ich erkenne dich an der Jawline. Ja, Sir, ich war tot. Jetzt bin ich ein RoboCop.
Finally, having.
Finally.
What do you know about the disappearance at the morgue?
Sure, I know I'm just a security guard, but I know how you operate. I've seen the shows, so let me break it down for you the way you'd understand. I estimate the incident occurred at around 300 hours. Multiple perps entered the GMH from the east and then proceeded to the BLE. Then most likely used the EFS to get down to the MORGUE.
What can you tell me about the perps?
We caught their leader.
You caught him? Where is he?
Oh, I mean on camera. There it is.
And where is
Caucasian
this?
male, late 40s, dapper dresser, if I can say so myself.
That was very helpful. Thank you for your cooperation.
Thank you for your cooperation.
problem.
No
Because I
problem.
don't have a badge or a service weapon or a cruiser and partner or even a bulletproof vest.
Okay.
Be of help.
Alles klar, Digga. Du hast mir deine Lebensstory erzählt. Ich wollte doch nur... Aha. Habe ich das jetzt...
Good to see you in one piece, Robo. Mr. Becker wasn't happy
Engineer
when he
Moore.
heard about your little trip to Highland Park. But between you and me, what you did was quite impressive. Maybe it wasn't an authorized mission, but it can still give us an idea of how your systems are holding up. So, let's see how you did.
RoboCop-Bewertung. Primäre Aufträge. Sekundäre Aufträge. Geheimnis des Bikers. Geiselrettung. Briggs Streifenwagen untersucht. Alle gestohlenen OCP-Truhen gefunden. Ha. Schon wieder B. Ja, ich bin ein B-klassiger Typ.
Thank you for your cooperation. What's...
So, was haben wir hier noch? Okay.
all the
So.
commotion?
Hä? Ah. So. Dann schauen wir uns mal gleich mal die Platine an. So, was haben wir denn noch? Stufe. Ja, was haben wir hier alles? Panzerbrechende Munition verbessert. Wow. Ja, okay, das können wir machen. Gut. Ich will das nicht. Ich brauche L-förmig. Ha. Ich brauche das straight. Ich brauche da T. RIP. Ich brauche ja wieder L. Lalalala. Ich brauche End. The end is here. I need L back. Ja, RIP. Maybe we go this like. Okay. Thank you for your service. I need straight. Okay, wir haben hier 12. 13. 20. Dann brauche ich End. Alter. 12, 13. Jetzt brauchen wir nur noch hier L-förmig. Aha. Das ist keine gute Idee. Das auch nicht, das auch nicht. Omni ist sowieso für den Arsch. Nur noch das dann. Ja. So.
Not the time.
Yeah, this is
You
not
all
the
know
time.
the procedure by now. Officer Cecil will gather Briggs' belongings and deliver them to the family. They asked for a small funeral, so I expect everyone to give the family space.
Briggs was one of us. We should at least do something to honor him.
Best thing we can do is get those butchers that did this to him. I want to see everyone in the briefing room in 10 minutes. Now back to work.
No, back to
Murphy.
work.
You've been to the hospital, haven't you? How's Lewis?
Unconscious, but stable.
She'll pull through. I'm sure of it.
It's time to hold OCP accountable. This can't keep happening.
Relax, Kaplan.
He's not wrong.
How many more of us have to end up in the hospital or a morgue before we do something?
It's like Sarge said, we need to get the guy who did it, so maybe let's focus on that? Speaking of which, there's someone who might know something. There's a guy in the jail that wants to talk to you, Robo.
In the jail?
See you later in the briefing room.
Yeah. Warte mal, wie komme ich denn? Wo war denn der Weg nach unten? Ja, hier lang.
Welcome back, Robo. You have a minute?
Nope.
First of all, I wanted to say I'm sorry that I hesitated back at that steel mill. I already filed a report on the incident to Mr. Becker.
Fucking rat.
As I was writing it, I'd noticed a lot of opportunities to better myself. But considering that was our first mission together, it wasn't all bad, right?
You helped plenty.
Still a long way to go. I've been getting to know different aspects of being a cop, and there's one thing that I keep underperforming at. It's shooting. Would you mind showing me how you practice at the range?
Yes, practice makes perfect. Let us not waste any more time.
You want to go now? Yeah, great. Let's go.
What?
I love the smell of this room. Should we start? First, I want to watch you practice. Can... now?
No.
I can't help myself. That was awesome.
We are not done yet.
Right. This has to be some sort of record.
It is not.
Oh shit. Wie lange soll das gehen? Wie weit denn noch? Hä, wie lang denn noch? Fucked up.
I took so many notes.
Next time, do it quietly. Eliminate distractions. Being overeager is one of them.
Ah, so that's the actual lesson. Now I get it.
Is your service weapon properly prepared?
I was issued this old gun and serviced it according to the manual.
I will try it out.
Sure thing. There you go. Huh. Is everything okay?
Your service weapon is broken.
I calibrated it. I did everything the manual said.
It is beyond repair. They must have issued it to you by mistake.
Huh. I don't think that's entirely true. Other cops give me a hard time because Mr. Becker hired me to monitor you.
Oh.
But I guess that's the way it has to be.
Kein Schmollen in Uniform.
A cop must be ready. Get a different gun.
Sure. Thank you, Robo.
Das ist halt auch asozial. Du kannst ihm doch keine kaputte Waffe geben. Der Typ geht drauf, wenn er die Waffe nicht funktioniert. Die Cops sind ja auch ein bisschen hirnverbrannt.
There's my favorite law enforcement.
Man kann doch keinen Disput haben auf der Arbeit bei den Cops, Alter. Digga, da muss man professionell bleiben.
Sometimes the food is better than in the soup kitchen.
That is resourceful.
Why, thank you. I try very hard to not try at all. But seriously, I was hoping to see you. I heard what happened to Briggs. After everything he did for me, I'll do whatever I can to help you catch that Wendell guy. He seems pretty good at pitting people against each other. Maybe I'll find some of his dissatisfied customers who'd be willing to talk to me.
It could be dangerous.
You kidding? On the streets, I'm a samurai. Well, with Briggs dead, it probably makes me more of a...
You are not a Ronin.
Yeah, okay. Just remember, if you need anything, I'm your guy.
So. Zum Besprechungsraum. Oh. Officers, weitermachen.
Not again. Why am I always the one that has to do it?
Möchtest du das Gebiet... Ja.
Thanks to RoboCop's insubordination, we finally have something concrete.
At your service.
Wendell Antonowski struck a deal with the street vultures at Highland Park.
A place where, for some reason, we weren't supposed to go.
Be that as it may, we're on the lookout for anyone from this biker gang. We also know what he's looking for.
Yeah, dead bodies.
Dead bodies whose brains are still intact, to be precise.
Wow, that's even more messed up. Why would he need them?
We'll get to the whys, but for now we need to focus on catching Spike. He's our connection to Wendell Antonowski. Since they know we're onto them, I'm expecting them to be in hiding.
They're not hiding. Put on Channel 9.
What in the hell?
What in the hell?
I repeat, OCP Bank is being robbed by the notorious street vultures. We'll keep trying to get closer for a better view.
All right, everyone back up. I want you all to be at SWAT's disposal.
Sergeant, am I back on the case?
I don't think Becker will give me grief if I let you go save OCP's money. You're reinstated. Everyone, move out!
Everyone, move out. Oh, diese Scheißteile wieder.
Oh, look at that. One of the cops was actually bothered to show up. No need, SWAT's got it covered.
What is the situation?
Vultures came up with the great idea of robbing the OCP bank. They've got hostages, and they claim there's a bomb. They must be crazy to think that OCP will just let them leave with their money.
Was there any sighting of Spike?
Not yet. But I'm sure they wouldn't pull such a stunt without their leader.
What is the plan?
Let me make this clear. It's SWAT's plan. You're no part of it.
Then you are going to need a new plan.
With this buggy brain of yours, you think you still remember how to put the heat on them scumbags?
I prefer to serve justice cold.
Let's see you test all hurts.
Contact! Contact! Let's show them boys.
Lass mich voraus!
Entrance clear. Well done. RoboCop, open the gate for the Ed 209 units. We'll secure the area.
Logisch. Ich lass sie doch nicht gewinnen. Oh oh. Ach so, für die.
Turned out to be quite intense. And 209's behaving themselves?
So far, so good.
Oh shit.
Towards the ball. It's through the office area.
Hä? Die sind doch schon tot.
Try finding the weakest spot in the wall around the gate and breach through that.
Bam! Ich bin da, ihr Schweine. Hey moin Daddy, was geht? War lange nicht da, also eine Woche jetzt. Hab aber Videos kräftig, wie ist es weitergedreht. Was geht so bei dir?
RoboCop, I've received information that the bank manager is held hostage in the vault.
Where exactly is it?
Find the manager's office and we'll go from there. It's at the far end of the office area.
Ja, noch ein bisschen chillen. Ah ja, okay, ist doch kein Problem. Alles gut bei dir? Ja, passt alles. Besser denn je, denke ich mal.
Your presence here is unauthorized.
So is depriving thousands of people of a roof over their heads. But OCP doesn't seem to mind that.
Explain.
Delta City. A heaven on earth that OCP plans to build in place of old Detroit? A city of the future where there is no crime or poverty. Do you believe the commercials?
I am working on the no crime part.
Then OCP may become the object of your attention soon. In order to create Delta City, OCP must first get rid of people who live in old Detroit. Now that's a topic I'd rather do a story on than you glitching. OCP offered these people investment in the project. The value of their property would cover the cost of entering the business. The later gains will far outweigh the cost, supposedly.
You do not believe that.
It's OCP. There must be a catch, and I think I found it. The documents say something about additional costs. I believe that's a loophole that OCP placed in order to scam people out of their homes.
That is only suspicion.
And I need time to prove that my suspicion is true. Time and some of these documents I found. If you detain me, the SWAT jerks will requisition them.
Ja, okay. Ich vertraue jetzt mal. Mal schauen.
Maybe I should have treated you more like a police officer than OCP's property. Anyway, the city owes you. And I owe you too.
Das ist halt überhaupt nicht wie der Film. Aber ich muss auch sagen, das ist auch nicht wie der erste Teil, im Sinne von der erste Teil, wie er zu RoboCop wird.
Now look for a switch that unlocks the doors that lead to the vault. Now, take the doors behind the desk and turn left. The way to the vault should be open now. If I was a bank manager, I would probably ask for that switch to be installed somewhere around my desk.
Moment, ich muss mal erstmal Fähigkeiten. Warte mal. Oh, ich müsste doch jetzt. Trifft man Gegner, die in der Deckung befinden, indem man Kugeln von bestimmten Punkten abprallen lässt. Aha. Ja, jetzt bin ich gespannt, was ich damit machen kann.
I will not contribute to depriving my grateful employer of his hard-earned savings.
My servant. Oh, motherfucker! I'm here! Oh. Sir, alles gut?
RoboCop! I knew our founder would send his best.
Oh, wie viel Blut, Alter. Das Spiel ist brutal, was Blut angeht. Also Verstümmelungen gibt's nicht viel, aber Blut.
RoboCop, you have to defuse it. The explosion could cause the company enormous losses.
I need the support of a combat engineer.
I saw that Orpheus kid playing puzzle games on his breaks. Ask him for help. I'll be watching you from a safe distance.
Officer Washington, I am looking at a ticking bomb.
A bomb? Okay, I'm patching you through to the bomb squad.
There is no time. I will need your help to defuse it.
Gosh, I mean, I'll do my best, but just give me a moment. First aid, kidnapping...
Are you looking for a bomb defusing chapter in the police manual?
Found it. First rule, call qualified personnel. Oh, no. Okay. Tell me what you see.
So.
4 cables, green, 2 reds, and blue.
4 cables? Got it.
It is a C4 explosive and seems to be homemade.
Yeah, that's what I'd expect from the street vultures.
4 connectors with different voltage.
Worum geht denn das Ding?
24 volts. Cables lead to the fuse.
Does the fuse appear to be electronic?
Affirmative.
Okay. So they used this kind of bomb before. According to the diagram, you should detach 3 cables. Start from the one with the highest voltage, then proceed down one at a time.
Mit der höchsten Spannung bis zum niedrigen.
There are 2 different color 12-volt cables. Which one do I detach first?
Okay, maybe this isn't the time, but I'm colorblind.
I will have to improvise.
Just remember, detach the one with the highest voltage first, then proceed down to the lowest voltage.
Also, der mit dem höchsten. Wir haben 2. Also auf jeden Fall erstmal grün. So, jetzt haben wir aber 2. Einmal blau ist Volt und rot. Das Problem ist, bei rot, warte mal, es geht einmal... Komm, wir machen blau zuerst. Ja. Und bei rot ist es, warte mal, da... Ja... Dann ist es hier unten. Bombe entschärft.
It was just a minor incident. Ready to get back to business? 'Cause I need to make a withdrawal. Like, now.
Well, I should really check upstairs.
Nonsense. This is OCP. Money comes first. Now, open the vault.
There you go, sir.
Great. Now out of my way.
Nicht ein Furz haben sie gelassen. Ja, okay. Ein Barren.
What the hell is this? Where is all the money?
Our founder has most of our capital tied up in a very ambitious and resource-heavy project.
I can't believe old man's blowing all of OCP's money on Delta City.
Have some respect, young man.
Bottles? Back with the money in the next... We're leaving.
You should be proud to work for such a great man.
At this rate, soon there might be no one left to work for him. See what I'm talking about?
Der Typ ist... Hey, ich check ihn nicht. Scheiß drauf. Ich bin eh nur RoboCop. Ich interessiere mich nicht für Gerechtigkeit, für Geld, sondern nur für Gerechtigkeit. Justice. Ups. Du rufst niemanden nicht. Holy sh... Sir, Zigaretten rauchen verboten. Sir, ich warne Sie das letzte Mal.
I am in pursuit of the remaining bikers. I have followed them into the...
Rauchen schadet Ihrer Gesundheit. I told you, bro. I told you.
That must be where they've hidden their getaway vehicle. You gotta hurry.
Ey, das ist so heftig, dieses Spiel. Ey, diese Animation ist echt ein Arsch. Sir, Sie haben da was verloren. What? What? Das nehmen wir mit.
RoboCop, there's a deserted warehouse nearby. It's the only building which
Sir, Sir, warten Sie. Sir, Sir. Sir, das gehört Ihnen, glaube ich. Sir. Sir. Ich habe hier ein Motorrad, Sir. Sir. Ich habe hier ein Motorrad, Sir. Sir. Sir, Sie wollen Ihr Motorrad bestellen. What? What? Sir, hier spricht das Gesetz. Ey, die Biker, die nerven halt brutal. Alter, das ist doch nicht mehr normal. Das ist so krank, dieses Spiel. Ey, jetzt, warte mal, pass auf. Okay. Das hat ihn so... Das hat den komplett weggefetzt. Guckt dir das mal an. Das Spiel ist echt nicht mehr normal. Aber der Film auch, ne? Also der erste Teil ist... Der zweite Teil ist jetzt nicht ganz so brutal wie der erste, aber der erste ist richtig brutal. Wenn ihr Amazon Prime habt, schaut es euch an. Ich wusste nicht, dass da so viel Blut spritzt beim ersten Teil.
RoboCop! Why did Wendell Antonowski send you here? This was a suicide mission.
Da passiert nichts mehr. Ich habe alles voll geblutet. Sir, es tut mir leid. Ich habe alles voll geblutet.
The only thing you are owed is a prison
Was meinen Sie damit? Naja, da ist ein bisschen Gehirnmasse an der Wand.
I need my space. I'll see you around, cop.
Sir, ich habe ein bisschen Gehirnmasse verteilt. Banküberfall. Also ich bereue es nicht, dass ich das geholt habe. Ganz ehrlich. Geiles Game. Also, es ist jetzt nicht wirklich so abwechslungsreich, aber irgendwo ist es witzig.
I have pertinent information regarding the case.
We'll get to that, Murphy. But right now, it's time for your psych evaluation. Becker will chew my ear off if I don't make sure you take part in it. So go. Dr. Blanche is already waiting in the observation room. Once it's over, join us in the briefing room.
What's the big idea?
Piece of junk taser blew the fuse when I tried to charge it.
Oh nein, jetzt muss ich noch in der Dunkelheit Gangster vernichten. Ich bereue das. Ich bereue das.
I'm ready for you, Robo. All right, let's see what's cooking under the hood. Once I'm done, he's all yours, Doctor.
Jetzt bin ich gespannt. Okay, gab's ja nicht. Okay. Bankeinbrecherin. Ah, wenn ich die festgenommen hätte, hätte ich Erfahrungspunkte bekommen. Huh.
Hello, Murphy. Congratulations. I've seen your accomplishment on TV.
Accomplishment. So, warte mal, was haben wir denn jetzt? Wir haben 3 Punkte. Was kann ich denn hier machen? Erweiterter Scan. Aha. Würde ich sogar nehmen. Was ist Technik? Gut.
I hope that I'll manage to remain professional despite sitting opposite a celebrity. How do you feel about being acclaimed as a hero again?
Warte mal, gefeiert zu werden. Ich tue das nicht für Ruhm. Auch Abschaum hat Fernseher. Ha.
I serve the public trust. I do not do it for fame.
No. Your sense of duty is what drives you, that's clear. I'm sure you'd love to share this accomplishment with Anne Lewis. You've seen her at the hospital, haven't you? How is she?
She is stable.
You cherish that relationship, don't you? She's an important part of your life. Your past life, too.
She is.
Just like your family. You're very protective of your past.
OCP cut me off from my family.
And how do you view their decision to separate you from them?
They would not want to see me like this.
Perhaps not. But the alternative isn't much better. Nevertheless, you still think about them, don't you? What comes to mind when you try to remember your family? I see. Memories can be painful. Especially when they're connected to the ones you love. They tend to remind us of what we're missing. The thief that broke into my house I mentioned before? He was my brother. He was an addict who'd come over to steal things to sell so he could buy drugs. As you can imagine, my last memory of us together is not a happy one. But despite that, I still wouldn't want to lose it. It serves as a reminder of how I failed him. And I've been trying to rectify it ever since.
I do not remember my family. I can only feel them.
These feelings, how do they manifest themselves?
As echoes of the past. But OCP sees them as obstacles that need to be removed.
And now you're afraid that they sent me here to convince you they are right?
Did they?
What you need to understand is that regardless of outside influences, my client's well-being takes highest priority. Especially now that I understand how important these memories are to you. I will fight for you in every way I know how. If you let me. I think this is a good place to end this session. Thank you for your honesty. It certainly has been noted. I've got plenty to think about for now.
Back on duty, würde ich sagen.
So it wasn't a mistake when they didn't send us insulated gloves.
I'm afraid not. Looks like OCP is really cutting costs where it can. God knows what that will cost.
Bam, 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 bam.
Yeah, just keep following the road.
But the road ends here.
What was that? You're breaking up.
Am I? I'm hearing you clearly.
Oh my god, what a lemon.
Jetzt geht's richtig ab. Reiß ich den Arsch auf.
You seem to be enjoying yourselves.
Just having a little fun with our fellow dispatcher.
Don't worry, I'm sure the kid has a sense of humor. It's just a little blue hazing. He's an OCP stooge anyway.
You're not going soft on us, are you, Murphy?
That did not sound like fun.
Sound like he didn't deserve it.
You know that he runs tobacco with a stack of papers every time you two talk, right? He's a rat.
We're just looking out for you, Murphy.
Ach ja. Ihr seid Polizisten, Alter. Was ist denn das für eine Scheiße?
When it's their money on the line, OCP will send RoboCop, the entire SWAT team, and a bunch of Ed 209s that actually work.
Anything else?
Wendell Antonowski no longer deals with the street vultures.
That's right. There's been a rift in their midst, and I want to know why.
Spike has proven to be talkative, under suitable conditions.
That's why I want you all to head to the city and do some actual police work. We need to find Spike. The attack on OCP Bank was a desperate move. I'm sure there's plenty of theories floating around. So we need to listen to what the streets are saying to find where the vultures are hiding.
I know someone versed in street talk.
Talk to him. And, oh, I almost forgot. Murphy, once you're downtown, the old man wants to meet with you.
The old man himself? What an honor.
Yeah, he's the closest Detroit has to real-life royalty. Maybe for saving him all that money, he'll knight you or something.
Enough! Head downtown, ask around, and most importantly, find Spike.
Huh.
RoboCop! Over here! You wouldn't want to make the mayor of Detroit wait, would you?
Ah.
May I help you, Mr. Mayor?
Oh, it's me who's gonna do the helping. You know John Mills, I presume? The OCP puppet who's gunning for my seat as mayor? I've heard from a reliable source that he's planning to make you the highlight of his election bid. Judging by your expressive face, he hasn't talked to you about it yet, huh? That's what I figured. What a slimy bastard. Using your image to influence the good people of this city. And without your consent? That's clearly something that I would never do.
I would never.
You know that I've always appreciated what you're doing for our city, right? So, the real question is, what are we gonna do about it together?
I will not let OCP take over this city.
I knew you'd understand. I need to go. Campaign season is busy, but let me leave you with one word of advice.
Es ist aber schon wie der zweite Teil ein
Make it
bisschen.
clear that you are not siding with Mills. You can be sure that they'll twist your every word and use it against you. That's what OCP does. Thanks for the talk, RoboCop. Say no to Delta City.
Oder
vote for the neighborhoods, vote for Kuzak.
Oder die haben von diesen Cops das Mindset übernommen. Licht aus. Soll ich es wieder anmachen oder was? Schauen wir das mal fix an. Oh man, warum war ich so genau?
RoboCop, is that you?
I am standing in front of you, Officer O'Neill.
Oh, stop.
I am...
Follow the cables. They should take you to the fuse box.
Welche Kabel denn? Die oder was? Ah. Das muss ich folgen. Ich verlasse gleich das Revier, aber ich will erstmal die Quest hier noch machen.
RoboCop is getting a face-to-face with the old man himself?
Hey,
I tell him all about how the OCP is fucking us over.
Ey, bitte! Lass mich doch diese Quest
How are you
machen!
feeling after the incident at the bank?
Who gives a shit? I heard that you're heading to the city. Once you're out there, I want you to check one apartment for me. There's suspicion of domestic terrorism and corporate espionage, so expect a warm welcome.
Should I assume hostility from the suspect?
I assume you'll find sensitive data there. Look for it thoroughly and make sure it comes straight back to my hands. Tenement across the street from the arcade, apartment 12. Now go, I've got to prepare for a meeting. And remember, if you won't take care of it, another cop will have to. Another cop that isn't quite as resistant to deadly surprises as you are.
So. Ah, okay. Muss ich jetzt wieder zurück? Für die Quest? Nö. Okay, war gar nicht so schlecht, dass ich es gemacht habe. Ey Dirk, wenn du Bock hast, kannst du gerne Clips machen. Also machst du eh schon. Weil die helfen dann auch mal Reichweite zu generieren. Aua. Ich habe nämlich was gelesen. Das soll auf Twitch sozusagen helfen dann. Oh, und morgen kommt eine Überraschung. Da werde ich was heißt den Stream einbauen. Nicht direkt, aber es wird halt cool. Für mich cool und allgemein. Ich denke mal, das ist auch was Unterstützendes sein. Holy shit. So. Was haben wir denn hier? Ey, die Stadt sieht richtig scheiße aus. Don't let them rule our city. Okay. Do not enter.
Hey you. The old man is waiting for you upstairs. This entrance to the building is off limits. You have to use the staircase. Doesn't matter. Just don't.
Halt die Klappe, bitte. Ich hab's verstanden. So, wie komme ich da hoch? Treppenhaus.
The old man's waiting. So, it's true what they say. You do have some kind of defect.
Was?
Oh, it's good to see you, my boy.
Da, dieser Chef.
Leave us. I want to talk to him in private.
Der sieht doch tatsächlich wie in dem Film aus.
You have to excuse me for not getting up. I'm in a rather unfortunate state.
Ach, der hockt mittlerweile im Rollstuhl.
Exceptional work at the bank. I want you to know that I am deeply grateful for your service to OCP and the city of Detroit. See, I grew up in this very apartment, or what's left of it. It used to be a thriving neighborhood. Nothing like what you see right now. I always dreamt of turning it into the most prosperous district in the city. A new heart of Detroit. Can you imagine? Or do you think it's just an old fool's pipe dream?
Kannst du dir das vorstellen? Boah, ich glaube das.
I agree with all city improvement plans that have the citizens' well-being in mind.
Glad to know you approve. Delta City's construction is about to start. Finally, the old and frail will be replaced with the new and strong. Decay and death are terrible things. You lose everything you worked for your entire life. But I don't have to tell you what that's like. It really makes me wonder, has the time you spent in that armor been a burden to you?
The only burden it causes is to criminal scum.
I admire your confidence. The real reason I've summoned you here is because I'm worried. I'm aware of your instability problems, and it's not a matter that we can overlook. That's why I've requested to have people look after you. Tell me, how are you finding your evaluations with Dr. Blanche?
I am happy to comply with any activity that improves effectiveness.
You're a good sport. I can imagine it's not a pleasant experience, but I can't express how much I'd like you to keep at it. I'm sure that becoming a liability is the last thing you'd want. Am I right?
That is correct.
Now we've reached an understanding. Tell me, is there anything I could do to put your mind at ease?
My partner has been severely wounded and is being treated at Gibson Memorial Hospital.
I'll make sure she gets the best care there is.
Thank you.
I have to say, you brought a lot of hope into this old man's heart. Now, excuse me. I'm not supposed to exert myself too much. Doctor's orders.
And doctor's orders.
Can't argue with them.
So,
Take care of yourself.
Ja! Okay, da passiert nichts.
Holy shit, what was that? RoboCop. Not such a piece of junk after all.
Das war doch ein geiler Abgang.
Hey Murphy, are you done with the old man's tea party? Remember to get back in touch with your informer. See if he has any info that could get us back on the biker's lead.
Okay, ich muss ein bisschen sputen. Ne?
OCP wants to raise towers of glass and steel? Go ahead. Just not where we live.
Bitte beherrsch dich, Bruder. Und let's go.
I'm sure I'm in the right place, but I can't see my FTO anywhere. Could I have his name, please? Over.
Ah, das ist Washington.
It's Officer Rat. He should be in one of the dumpsters. That's the only place he belongs.
Ah.
Right. So much for my field training.
Ah ja. Ey, so viele Sprayer. Unglaublich. Ah, da ist mein Kumpel. Da ist mein Kumpel.
Waiting for the movie screening.
Just browsing to find which movie would most enhance my nuke experience.
The longer you stick to a path, the harder it gets to abandon it.
Amen to that. Nah, tell me, what's the next job for the police's finest duo?
I need information on Spike's whereabouts.
That SOB. I'll never forgive him for what he did to Briggs. Luckily, there ain't much left of the street vultures after the bank heist. They're probably laying low. But now you mention it, I heard about a biker who had a crash near the riverbank just behind the mart. So, your best bet is to check out the scene of the accident, or maybe hit up a nearby mechanic to see if they know anything.
Alles klar.
Thank you. You have given me all I need.
I know you're busy, but there's something that I need your help with.
I will not be involved in any illegal activity.
That's very presumptuous of you. I just need help finding a VHS tape in the rental place across the street. The title slipped my mind, and I assume you've got like a database or something in your head that'll make looking for it a breeze. So what do you say? Will you help me look for it?
If it helps you stay out of trouble, let us proceed.
Yeah, it'll solve all my problems.
What are you looking for?
So there's this movie about a guy with a gun, and there's this bad guy who wants something. I'm pretty sure the title has some